I stayed at the HotelHome Paris 16 recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at HotelHome Paris 16, the check-in process was pretty straightforward, thanks to their clear instructions for self-check-in. Since the reception isn't open all day, we had to use a door code to access the main entrance, which made us feel like locals right away. The staff was super responsive via text, which was a lifesaver when we had questions about getting around. Although it was a bit of a bummer not to have someone there in person to greet us, the independence was kind of nice, and the instructions they provided were easy to follow. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at HotelHome Paris 16 was a pleasant surprise. It was spacious, clean, and had a cozy vibe that made me feel right at home. The bathroom was modern and well-equipped, although I did notice the shower had a bit of a slow drain, which was a minor hiccup. Overall, the amenities like the kitchenette and comfy beds added to the experience, making it a great spot to unwind after a day of exploring Paris. Location and surroundings. The location of HotelHome Paris 16 is pretty awesome. It's nestled in the 16th arrondissement, just a short walk from the Jasmine metro station, making it super easy to hop on the subway and explore Paris. I loved how close it was to the Seine River and even the Eiffel Tower, definitely a plus for those iconic photo ops. Plus, there are some cute cafes and shops nearby, which made it feel like I was living the Parisian life. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food at HotelHome Paris 16, my experience was a bit of a mixed bag. So, they offer breakfast, but it's not exactly what you'd call a feast. You get a voucher to a cafe nearby, where you can snag a cup of coffee or tea and a couple of slices of bread with jam. Honestly, it felt a bit underwhelming for the price, especially since I was expecting a more substantial meal to kick off my day in Paris. I ended up just grabbing some pastries from a local bakery instead, which was way more satisfying. If you're looking for a proper breakfast spread, you might want to consider stocking up on groceries for your kitchenette or exploring the nearby cafes for something more filling. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like having your own little Parisian hideaway. The location is fantastic, nestled in a quiet neighborhood, but still super close to the Jasmine metro, making it easy to explore the city. The apartment itself felt spacious and bright, with a cozy living area where I could relax after a day of sightseeing. I loved having a kitchenette. It made it so convenient to whip up breakfast or snacks whenever I wanted. The vibe is very much homey, with comfy beds that made it easy to crash after a long day. Plus, the staff were really friendly and responsive, ready to help out whenever I had questions. I enjoyed chilling in the garden and soaking up the Parisian atmosphere. Just a heads up though, the elevator is tiny, so be prepared to haul your bags up a flight or two if you're on the upper floors. Overall, it was a great experience, and I'd definitely come back for another stay. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Awesome location. Seriously, being just a short walk from the Jasmine metro station was a game changer for exploring Paris. I could easily hop on the subway to iconic spots like the Eiffel Tower and Champs-Élysées. Spacious and clean apartments. The apartment felt really roomy and was well kept. I loved having a comfy space to relax after a long day of sightseeing, plus it had all the essentials like a kitchenette. Self-catering convenience. Having a kitchen was super handy. I could whip up breakfast or snacks whenever I wanted, which saved me some cash on eating out all the time. Friendly staff. The reception team was always available via text when I had questions or needed assistance, providing support even when they weren't on site. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. No elevator. This was a bit of a pain, especially when I had heavy luggage. I was on the 4th floor and carrying my bags up those stairs was a workout. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.4. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I would definitely consider it. The location was spot on, making it super easy to explore Paris, and the apartment felt cozy and homey. Sure, there were a few hiccups like the small elevator and some noise from the neighbors, but overall, it was a solid experience, and I loved the vibe of the area. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.